Hello Capricorn peeps, thanks for joining me for this special edition of the Rock and Roll Tarot forecast for the month of October. This is for Halloween or All Hallows Eve or Samhain, whatever your beliefs are, whatever you go by. So we're going to switch things up a little bit. Normally I do the main reading with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, but this time we're going to do the bonus reading with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck. We will still pull a animal totem card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. But what we're going to do, in honor of Halloween, we're going to do 3 different kind of spooky, scary decks. So we're going to use the Tarot del Fuego, 3 cards from that. I'm sorry, I have a cough drop. I've got a little bit of a sore throat. I don't know if you can hear that, but Deviant Moon Tarot for the second 3 cards. And for the last 3 cards, we're going to pull the Dark Mansion 3 cards from there. So let's get into it. This is for Capricorn Sun sign, Capricorn Rising, or anybody who has a lot of Capricorn in their chart. Okay, let's take a look here what we got for Capricorn for October. 1, 2, 3. Let's get the Deviant Moon Tarot. Shuffle this baby out. For Capricorn October, we got 1, 2, 3. And then finally the Dark Mansion Tarot. Shuffle that up. And we've got the 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here's what we got. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the 10 of Cups. Nice. That's a very beautiful card. Next we have the Star, also awesome. Ace of Wands. Oh, this is beautiful. I love the imagery on that one. And the I love all 3 of these decks. They're all 3 really cool. That's why I love using them. Okay, next we have the 5 of Cups, followed by the 6 of Swords. Wow. And the Page of Knight of Pentacles. I have these 2 cards in this exact position in somebody else's readings. And this was a while ago, and they've been shuffled a lot since then, so it's interesting. God, isn't this beautiful? That just grabs me right away. It's like the Madonna, isn't it? Just gorgeous. Okay, let's start at the beginning though. 2 of Pentacles. So some of you might be working 2 jobs, or you might be like your side gig or something, side hustle going on or something like that. And that's not, that wouldn't be one bit surprised if a Capricorn is working 2 jobs. I mean, I know that all day long. But it looks like there's going to be some different, it's going to change. For some of you, you might be moving in with somebody because you have the Lovers here. So you might be in a relationship, and maybe it's going to go from a 1-income household to a 2-income household. That's another thing that could be. This totally reminds me of like the Dead, doesn't it? So maybe if you're going to, they're not called the Dead, there's a new name for them that they tour. Some of the guys, I can't think. So maybe you might go to that Dead concert and meet somebody there for some of you if you're single. But the Lovers is here next to the 10 of Cups, so definitely some major relationship stuff happening for our Capricorns. 10 of Cups is known as the marriage card, and it is a card of, wedded, I'm hearing wedded bliss, which is such a strange thing for me to say, but that's what's coming through, wedded bliss. So some of you might be getting married even, or just really falling. This is definitely some falling in love energy. For some of you, maybe, you've been working a couple jobs and so has your partner, and then maybe something really pops for your partner. And then it's like, oh, good, I can quit one of my jobs because, they're bringing in a lot more money. Because 10 of Cups is the marriage card, but it's also just a card of much happiness. It's the most happiness, most joy that you could possibly experience. The Star card is here too, and Star is a beautiful card of spiritual blessings. Angels, guides are pouring down blessings upon you, and you're in line with it. They're always doing this. They're always trying to help us, but we're not always in line with it. That's the problem, So you are really in line with it. This reminds me so much of the Madonna and Child. So I feel like some of you, because sometimes I will use Page of Cups also as the birth of a child, or a child who's still in spirit, still with star energy and not being born yet. So for some of you, this could absolutely be somebody showing up, a pregnancy, or like maybe if some of you have been during this whole thing, not being able to see your grandchildren or something, it could be being reunited with your grandchildren too. But traditionally, the Ace of Rods is the seeds that are planted. They could be a seed in a womb, seeds that are planted that are blossoming and growing. But it seems like it's more, you know, along the lines of a seed of an idea, or a seed of something that you're trying to... I love the crown on her head too. Look at this card. This is just gorgeous. I wonder if he has this in a print or a poster. I would love to have this on my wall. Yeah, it's got this these trees on the top there. It's just beautiful. That would be like the Empress to me. That looks like the Empress to me. But anyways, Page of Cups. So news is coming in the time of water. So we are moving into water energy after the 23rd. We're moving in from the sign of Libra into the sign of Scorpio, which is real harmonious with your energy. That's a sextile, you know, in Scorpio. So that's a very harmonious energy to you. Whatever you've been sad about or blue or down in the dumps about, look how Star's energy is pouring those blessings right on that. There is a solution. I'm hearing that there is a solution. Fly like an eagle. Again, the Scorpio reference, because the eagle is a Scorpio energy. So there is a solution. Star is wanting to, but you've got to lift your head up. You've got to lift your head up and look around and be present in the world in order to receive these blessings, because you're not going to receive them if you're, you know, you can't see she can't see the full cup that's right there next to her head, because she's down there being depressed. So there is, there's hope is what I'm hearing. There's hope. And Spirit is trying to bring this toward you and bring it for you. Many of you are moving on, or maybe even moving. You might be moving in with a partner. If you're single and you met somebody, you might be moving in together this month, or getting married, you know, any of those things. But Six of Swords is a card of we're moving on. I'm hearing that Billy Joel song, I'm moving out. But I don't think you're moving out. It's not what you're moving away from. It feels more like what you're moving toward. I don't feel like, because there's all this love stuff here in the star, so it's more like you're moving towards something instead of being pushed away from something. But you could, you know, many of you could be actually moving, and you don't have to go it alone. There will be help. There's somebody helping to steer the boat and kind of guide you along the way, because it's new territory. It's uncharted territory. That's for sure. That comes through very strong for you guys. Okay, down here we've got the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles would be you. There's no gender in these readings. So Knight of Pentacles is you, the earth sign person. It could be you as a younger person. For some reason, this is so weird, I feel like they're overseeing this move. Like you have this a secret benefactor or somebody, which is such a strange thing to think about, or in this day and age, you know, or just even say. But there might be some sort of a secret benefactor that is helping you out, or there's people, this is what's coming through, there's people behind the scenes who are making things happen that you may not know anything about, but that you're just glad that it is happening. You know, it's definitely, you're glad that it is happening and that things are really moving forward for you, and you just have so much love and joy and spiritual blessings around you. Your cup overfloweth. I think that's what I'm going to say. Your cup overfloweth with love. Definitely. It's more about emotions and love, actually. I mean, there's really not one pentacle card in here other than yours and that one. It's more about, so it's almost like, let me finish writing overfloweth before I forget. It's almost like maybe, because Capricorn, you know, I'm with you. I'm a Capricorn. I hear you. I know how that, you know, they're often very focused on money and business. So it might just be like, hey, you know, this month you can take a break from that and just enjoy the people in your life, whether it's your lover or your children or grandchildren or nieces and nephews or whoever. This is going to be more about just feeling love and feeling loved. I might put that, feeling loved. That's better. That's absolutely really gets it too. You're feeling very loved this month. And your cup is overflowing too, but you're feeling very loved. Okay, let's go ahead and get your animal totem card. I forgot that. Let's do that. And while I'm doing this, I want to really quickly announce I am opening up a couple weeks early for the year ahead. Normally I open up in mid-October. It'll be available till the end of the year only. My most popular reading, I'm trying to spread it out over a few months so I don't get so overwhelmed in December with all the orders. So I know many of you order every year, and I do appreciate that. I've never raised the price on these. This is kind of my gift to you. It's very reasonably priced for what you get. You get the 4 quarters of the year psychic tarot reading. I also look at astrology for the upcoming year, the eclipses and your transits. So it's kind of the one time you can get sort of an all-in-one reading with tarot and astrology too. So check that out if you're interested. And I'm going to get your animal totem for our Capricorns. The deer. The deer is all about being gentle. You rarely see deer alone either. Usually you don't see just one deer. There's usually a few of them around. I saw 6 altogether the other day on a main street. Okay, gentle, peaceful, sensitive soul. Loving persuasion realizes desires. Pay attention to your surroundings, ready to act in an instant. Quiet introspect reveals the answers you seek. Well, the thing about the deer is they're very gentle. You know, they're very gentle, they're very peaceful, they're very loving. And I just feel like, you know, your life could really be filled with a lot of peace this month, Capricorn, and you deserve it. You definitely deserve it. You work hard. You're one of the hardest working signs in the entire zodiac, that's for sure. So this month, enjoy your family, enjoy the people you love. I'm hearing shower the people you love with love, show them the way that you feel. Things are going to work out better if you only will. Oh boy, did I get chills on my legs on that one. Yeah, so shower the people you love with love. Absolutely. All right, before we go, I want to just quickly mention my book's out, book 2. I always get really excited when I actually can hold it in my hands and the print version, and I just love, I get a thrill out of it. It never gets old. When I get that print version in the mail, it's like, oh, it's here, I'm so excited. Well, it's the culmination of a year's work for me. You know, I did the Humanity Book 1, and then this is over the past year, over 2020, and a little bit into 2021. And what it is, it's just on the line of conversations with God, but not exactly the same thing, because I don't necessarily know that I'm talking to God. I'm talking to higher dimensional beings and my guides. And I'm asking questions. I'm asking questions, and it's answers to life's greatest mysteries, and I'm getting answers. So it's not your typical questions that have been answered a million times. A lot of it's based on my life experience, and I'm like, well, what the hell really happened there? You know, I've had all these freaky psychic experiences my whole life. And a lot of times I don't even know what it was all about. I just know it was like freaky, you know. So it's like I'm asking and they're answering, and the answers hold truths that are good for everybody could benefit from the answers that they give. It's very affordable, and it's even available free in the Kindle Lending Library. You know, it's not about getting rich, it's about getting the word out there. I'm already writing book 3, so I'm going to be continuing to do this for the rest of my life, according to them. So, and I'm down with it. Yeah, I'm game. Let's do it. Let's keep writing these books, because I really enjoy it. It really elevates my energy and brings me a lot of peace too. Talking about getting peaceful. All right, everybody, don't forget about that year ahead reading and the books and the decks and all the other stuff. If you have read these books, please, if you have a minute, to go over to Amazon and just give it a little rating or something. Just like YouTube, you know, these algorithms. Amazon has these algorithms too, so it's always helpful. I appreciate everybody who does do that here for me all the time by liking, sharing, commenting. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. If you can't find my videos, you hit that subscribe and you'll be notified when I do post these videos. I do tarot readings monthly, and then I post astrology readings, and sometimes just some other little tidbits along the way. This is going to be for our Patreon peeps, the bonus reading. If you want to find out about that, you can check below. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have the best month ever. Shower the people you love with love, Capricorn, and we'll talk to you again soon.